A new poll from the Texas Politics Project found that the majority of Texas voters think population growth is bad for our state.
In the last couple of years, Austin has become a hot spot when it comes to relocation, but it's happening in just about all of Texas' big cities. KXAN's Christopher Adams and Will Dupree explain which Texas cities are welcoming in these newcomers.
Tell us about where this data exactly is coming from.
Yeah, so this is a report that's put out each year by PODS, which is the moving and storage company. And so what they do is they look at their own trends among their own customers of of which cities people are moving out of and into. So the data that they looked at for this particular report is coming from more than 500,000 customers across the country. And it was from people who moved between January of last year and March of this year. And so based on that data, more than 500,000 people moving around the country, they can put together a list of cities where most people are relocating to or away from.
Okay, well that is very interesting because Austin, yes, it is close to the top or in among the cities that have had the most people moving to, but it's not the top one here in Texas anyway.
Yeah, so Austin ranked 16th nationally in terms of most people moving to it. There were 3 Texas cities or regions that actually were ranking higher than Austin. So Dallas-Fort Worth, that actually ranked 2nd nationwide, only behind Sarasota, Florida. So Dallas had the top spot in Texas with most people moving in. We also had Houston and San Antonio that ranked higher than Austin as well. You always hear, you know, Austin is the fastest growing city or one of the fastest growing cities in the country.
Right.
So how are these cities having more people than us? It's interesting to break it down between raw numbers and percentages.
Okay,
so
break that down for us.
Yeah, so when we look at percentage, Austin is one of the fastest growing, not only in Texas, but in the country. In fact, Fort Worth and Austin, in the 2020 census, they grew by more than 20% since the previous census back in 2010. If you compare those to Houston and Dallas, which had more people technically moving there, it was a much lower percentage for them. Houston, for example, was between 8 and 9%. Dallas, San Antonio, they were in that range as well.
Well, to get a better look at an interactive map showing where people are moving to and away from, just head over to KXAN.com and click on this story.